It's Wednesday morning here. We're in Miami. We're headed back to New York. There's Sasha. She's not too happy with me right now because I'm sitting down to do some work, and our flight is at 8:40. It's about 7:10 right now. Sasha wanted to leave for the airport right now, but I'm sitting down to do some work for the next 10-15 minutes, and we'll go to the airport and we'll make our flight, and then we'll be back in New York City. I gotta.
About that.
Okay.
I need you to get off of that. Come on. Get off.
Okay. All right. I gotta go. See you guys back in New York. Hello, guys. Okay, so made it on. Clearly didn't miss the flight. There's no one else on the flight yet. They're boarding.
We walked up and they're boarding.
But we got here, and we got the two little pups. All right, I'm gonna meditate, and then we'll take off, and then we'll see you all back in New York. Oh, actually, important little note. We're going back to New York because we are packing up and moving all our shit down to Miami. We're moving into our new place in Florida. We got a nice new spot that we're moving into February 1st. Really excited about it. Bigger than our New York spot, which is really nice. You can get more space in Miami for a lot less money. So we'll be moving in February 1st, bringing all our stuff down, and then we'll start splitting our time. The reverse. So we'll do Miami 3 weeks, and then New York 7 to 10 days a month. And that's it. For now, we're keeping our, well, not keeping it. The New York apartment, we're trying to sublet it right now. Worst case is I'll turn it into a Jakt corporate apartment. So it'll be there for anyone else who's remote that comes in and uses it. Use it for dinners or when I'm there. If we can't sublet it. And
we have 2 people coming today.
Yeah, there's some people coming today to look at it. So hopefully, I think one of them will take it. And then we really won't have a New York residence. And so yeah, that's where we're going back. But we're there, it's the 15th, so we have another 15 days in New York. And we'll get back down to Miami.
It's the 16th.
Back to the sun. Oh, it's the 16th today? Lose track of time. All right. Piero, his eyes are closed. He's a little nervous. Oh, hello. We are back in the city. Well, I guess we're not in the city yet.
No, we're in New Jersey.
We're in New Jersey. Headed into the city. Gonna stop by the apartment, drop off some of my, well, we pack really light, just backpacks now, because we have stuff both in New York and Miami right now, but I'm gonna stop by the apartment, drop off this bag. I'm gonna head over to the office for a few hours. We moved into a new office the last week of December, and I was there, but when I was in the office, there was only me, so this will be the first time I'm seeing the new office with everyone in it, so that'll be cool. And then I have to go over to a doctor's appointment at 4 p.m. and then I will either go back to the office or work from home the rest of the day. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the game plan for the next few hours. It's about 12. What time is it? 12 something?
12:13.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick little tour of the new Jakt office here. Alright, so you walk in.
Is this one a longer one?
Got this little thing. People just doing work. Let's get a little bigger view. So there's like a little work corner. A little messy. There we go.
We probably got rid of them.
Put in a new TV.
Oh, not in here at all.
All this little stuff. Got a little conference room over here. Got New York outside.
There we go.
That's Stone Street. Right there. Good old Stone Street. One of my favorite streets. Got the llama.
And this will be
Got Sod.
like this actually perfect.
There's Lauren.
That's fine like that, but then we're gonna
Problem solving.
like this, right? Can we save the day?
This isn't just background music. This is legit in the office right now. Oh, I love it. That's one of the vlog, my friend. That's one of the vlog. All right, so just got home. It is, what time is it, Sash? 8:18. After my doctor's appointment, I went back to the office, and then I grabbed a drink with Cody, president of Jakt, to catch up with him. Because I haven't seen him for a couple weeks, so just grabbed a beer. Caught up on some things. There's Sasha over there. And now I am home. We're gonna have some dinner. I've been really into these things. Reposado old fashions.
And meatloaf.
And meatloaf and mashed potatoes. It's like my favorite meal. So anyway, it's a good day. You know, flew back from Miami. It's kind of cold here in New York. It's not too bad though, actually. Found out the person that we showed the apartment to is actually gonna take it. So we are officially actually gonna be moving out of this place. And someone else is going to be taking it over. And we'll be moving to Miami. So it's good to be back at the office, be around everyone again. You know, in Miami, I am there, not alone. I'm with these guys over here. But it's nice to see everyone from the team. So anyways, I'm gonna have dinner with Sash and then eat a lot because I haven't really eaten today. Went to the doctor, everything checked out, so that was good. Very happy about that. We're a little worried for a second. And then probably gonna go to bed and get some sleep because we had to wake up a little early today to get to the airport, so I didn't get much sleep. So yeah, then I'll be back in office tomorrow. Starting out, I'll be there a little bit earlier, but we have a 10 o'clock all hands company meeting, which is nice. And then a full day of stuff, you know, but it'll be good to be back in the office, the new office environment, which I showed you guys. I wasn't too sure about it because we switched from having individual offices for each person or a couple people to a big office, but I actually like it. So yeah, I'm excited, you know. What's interesting is me being away from everyone. I'm actually excited to be, even more excited to be back in the office around everyone and see everyone. So yeah, I'm excited to be here for the next week and a half, 2 weeks before going back to Miami. But we'll have a full day back in the office. So anyways, that's probably gonna be a wrap for tonight. And I will see you guys next time.
Over and out.
Time to eat. And the dogs are following. Look at them. Look at these guys. Oh, maybe I can give you a little quick. Let's see if you can see this. If you can see. All right, we'll turn it off so you can see New York. Yeah, that light is still on. Well, hang on. There you go. So, here you go. So that's the city at night. Pretty cool views. It's the Empire State Building. All right, turn back on the light. All right, well, anyways, see you guys next time. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's the two pups. Saturday, and I'm about to get up, shower, go to the office, and meditate as well. But then I'll be at the office all day working. She is gonna be packing. I definitely don't want to be here for that. But yeah, I'll take you guys with me into the office. See what a Saturday looks like for me. At least when I'm in New York. And I just want to be in Miami because it's fucking cold today. I think it's supposed to snow tonight.
There's a winter storm called Harper.
Yep. Just Piero really wants to play in the mornings. So anyways, there's a winter storm coming. But Piero, stop.
Turn it around and zoom out there and you can show them the boxes.
Oh. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Sasha's already started packing. Let me give you a view of... Hang on. Give you guys a view of New York. Ugh. Alright, so this is our bedroom, obviously. We're packing. There's boxes. Moving in, I don't know, 2 weeks. So here's... I don't know if you guys can see this, but that's out of our bedroom window, so that's the water. And you got Brooklyn over there. You got the whole city. I will miss these views. This is the whole city. And you got New Jersey, Dirty Jersey, over there. It's the Empire State Building, Chrysler Building. If you're not familiar with New York, that's the whole city. We're in financial district, so you're looking at everything. So anyways, yeah, views. Show you what Sasha's been packing already. I came home to this yesterday. Our house is a mess now. Boxes everywhere. She's packing. See if she did anything over here. No, she hasn't touched my my office. Office views. Man, I am gonna miss these. But we traded them for ocean views. Well, bay views in Miami. I was just looking at the apartment. They have a video tour of the apartment. So when we move there, we're actually moving in first. So on February 1st, we're moving in onto the 19th floor. And then in 6 months, we'll be moving to the 43rd floor in the same building. It's a brand new building, so they don't have everything open yet, and they're doing it in stages. So we were able to get into the 19th floor to start, and then we'll move up to the 43rd floor, which will have even better views. So I'm excited about that. Worked out the logistics so that we could do that, and it's for the same price, which is cool. Usually, once a building launches and it goes live, every floor is more expensive. But because we made the deal prior to the building being open at all, we got a really nice deal, and are gonna be on the 43rd floor. So I'm excited for that. But I'll still be happy, definitely with the 19th floor when we move in. What else is new on that? Oh yeah, and hopefully Sasha and I are discussing this. I want to hire my friend who's an interior designer to design the place in Miami to make it really nice, really like a home, Sasha, so that we stay there. Sasha's big about having a home and not moving. She doesn't like to move. I love just moving and in and out and making shit happen when I want it to. But Sasha fancies herself as an interior designer. She's not bad. Although everything here I picked out. Isn't that right, Sash? Yeah. She's not responding. She thinks she picked out everything in the house. She didn't.
I did.
She did.
I did.
Anyways. All right, I'm gonna shower, meditate, go to the office, and I'll see you guys there. This is where I meditate in the mornings in my office. At home, little moon pod. Sasha hates it, but it's my meditation chair. Alright, I'm gonna meditate and then go to the office. Okay, so I'm about to head out to the office, and Sasha made me a nice little yogurt, and then I'm smelling something. I start smelling something, I'm like, is that Chinese food? And then I look over, mind you, it is the morning, it is not the afternoon.
It's 9 a.m.
It's 9 a.m. Where's the clock here? How do you turn this thing off?
Clear. But I don't think it works.
No, it's not working. Well, it's 9 a.m. Trust us. And Sasha, what do you got there?
Chinese food.
Sasha,
Yeah, I'm hungry.
trying to make her a healthy person.
I am.
There she goes, eating Chinese food at 9 a.m. Nah, bro. You gotta get a yogurt with a little almond butter, honey. And the dogs really want Chinese food. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, I gotta head out. Alright, quick little update here. We got Sod in the background. Sod's been working out of our office. Tell you more about him at another point in time. I'm about to go get some lunch really quick, but I wanted to share this book. Hang on, I'm pulling it up. Bear with me. So I've been reading this book here. Let me pull it up. Okay. Alright, it may sound funny. Let me zoom in on that. Hopefully you can see that. It's called You Are a Badass at Making Money by someone named Jen Sincero. And maybe in the comments I'll link to it. But one of my, if you've been following along either on my podcast or vlogs, you'll know that one of my 6 things that I'm working on for 2019 is having a better relationship with money. And specifically, I created an I choose statement around it. So I choose to allow money to flow easily and effortlessly. So I've had this interesting relationship with money my entire life that, and everyone has a different relationship with money, and there's, but I've noticed one of my, I guess, things or issues with money is that I believe I have to work extremely hard for it, and that it doesn't flow easily. And that's not to say, and this is an interesting one for me, because I definitely believe that you have to put in work and consistent work over time. That's how you build something great. But there's a small nuance with it, is that every unit of effort, it's a one-to-one relationship is what I've used to have. So I've like, if I put in 1 unit of effort, I get 1 unit of money. And the difference that I'm really trying to ingrain, and I know this in a sense, right, because that's why I built a business around, instead of me just doing the work, build a business, then I'm able to scale what I can do, right? So then instead of me only making $100,000 a year, you can make $500,000 a year, right? But I'm trying to look at it like, if I put in 1 unit of effort, how do I actually have millions of dollars flowing to me? When you think about it, think about like a billionaire, multimillionaire, etc. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, yet why do some people have a lot more money than others? And I think it has a lot to do with their money mindset and their relationship with money. So this book is one way, on my step to kind of rewiring how I think about money and how it flows and abundance, and really putting myself in a mindset of abundance at all points in time instead of lack. That's what I'm working on. So anyways, I finished up that book. I started it last week. I'm also listening to a couple other things. One thing is called it's by this couple named Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's all about law of attraction, and I've also recorded a whole podcast on that. Maybe we'll throw a link in there as well. But anyways, I'm at the office now, about to go get some food, get some lunch, come back, hit some emails. I need to clear out my entire inbox, and then I'm probably going to start doing some outbound for one of the new Polpo Finance and accounting offerings that we're spinning out. I'll tell you more about that when I'm back. All right. quick little update here. I just spent the last, I don't know, it's like 3 p.m. right now. Spent the last 2 hours or so building out. I'll show you guys actually what I was doing. Alright, so if you can see here, that, try to focus here, that is Zapier, and that is Mixmax, and I built out a bunch of automations for when people sign up to my servicebasedbusinesses.com group. I set up a bunch of different actions and automated drip campaigns that automatically subscribe people to them or unsubscribe based on different states. So if they filled out part of a form or a second part of a form or paid, it just triggers things on and off so that I don't have to do it manually. It was becoming kind of a pain in the ass to follow up with people depending on the stages, and once the volume got too high, I decided to automate all of it, so now I will never have to touch it again, which is nice. So it's worth a couple hours of my time. So that's what I just did now. Yeah. All right, let's move on to our next little action. We got Nada in the house.
Hello.
Say hello to the vlog and the people. So Nada is in on a Saturday, grinding away. Tell the people what we're about to work on, or what you're working on.
I'm working on Polpo Finance.
Oh, and what is Polpo Finance?
Polpo Finance is an accounting and a CFO service that we're about to start launching.
Yeah, so this is a new service that we're really excited about. In my opinion, I think it'll be the next 7-figure business that is under Polpo Group, besides Jakt. Jakt is already under Polpo Group, but I think this can be, what do you think? 7-figure business?
Hopefully. I like more zeros in the back.
Okay, so 8-figure. We'll say 8 figures. She's like seven's too small for her. 8 figures. So we're just about to go over some things. So after we do that, I will give another update. But that's what we're working on. So we just spent 2 hours, 2.5 hours. She's still hard at work, as am I. But quick update. So we spent a couple hours going through mapping out projections for. We did 2 things. One is we came up with a cost structure that we think works for potential customers, something that we would pay ourselves at Jakt, and something that we would have paid as we were growing from 0 to 1 million and 1 million to 2 million, etc. for the accounting and CFO type services. Then we also mapped out projections, and again, these are all completely made up projections for how many customers we think we can close in year 1, how many we'll have in year 2, and then if our projections come true, it'll we mapped it out to be about 400,000 in revenue in year 1 and about 1.3 million in year 2. Complete guesses though, we'll see what actually happens. But the one thing that is true is that in year 2, anytime when we do 1 million or more, that business is going to be extremely profitable if we set it up well. We're going to reduce the amount of people that's needed by using a bunch of automation and technology, and that'll increase our profit margin significantly. So year 1 at 400,000, we'll probably reinvest all of that. It will either go to costs for people or reinvesting in building systems, tools, etc., or in marketing and sales and whatnot. And then in year 2, if we do 1.3 million, I think we can clear at least 50% profit because of the way we're setting everything up. So delayed gratification a little bit, taking a lot of the things that we've learned from growing Jakt over 6-7 years and applying it from the ground floor and up with this new business line, doing things a bit differently. We're also not under a ton of pressure to be profitable in year 1. We can run it at 0 profit because we have Jakt as well, spitting off cash into Polpo Group. So gives us a little bit of an advantage, and at the same time it reduces the cost to Jakt for accounting and finance. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I got nothing else. All right. Is this for Polpo or Jakt?
Polpo.
Oh, yeah. And so now we're also doing Polpo. Well, she's doing it. Polpo financials for SBB and everything.
That's Polpo Finance. I mean, I'm doing the financials, not only the pricing model, but the full financials.
Oh, for Polpo Finance,
Yeah,
but not for Polpo.
not for Polpo.
Oh, okay. So now she's really doing a proper financial model for Polpo Finance. She's on her shit. What's this guy doing?
I could feel something.
Oh, I'll stop being a distraction, everyone. But one more thing, I got this this aura ring. So if you can see this, make sure this is not zoomed in. Aura ring. So if you look inside, you'll see the sensors. So anyways, this is a sleep ring, or like sleep optimization ring, or tracker ring. I don't know what they exactly call it, but anyways, I've been really interested over the past, I don't know, year and a half, and you probably heard me talking about it, kind of optimizing my entire life and my energy. And I've recently meaning over the past year, gotten really interested in my sleep habits, sleep time, actually trying to sleep 8 hours a night versus the 3 to 4 hours in the early years of the company. I realized that's not actually sustainable. So to actually track my sleep, I'm using this ring, and last night was the first night I used it, and it was interesting. I was in bed for 8.5 hours, but I only slept for 7.5. So I actually thought I slept for at least 8, but apparently, according to the ring, it was only 7.5 hours, and I actually felt it. I didn't feel 100% rested. So anyways, I'm gonna keep using this. I'll let you guys know how it goes, but yeah, I'm looking at all little things to optimize my life, and sleep is, I think it's underrated, super important. And then later I'll tell you about this guy's company. It's called Prime, and it's all about keeping yourself prime. Sleep being one of those things, a lot of other things. So anyways, I'll stop rambling right now. I gotta get back to work. Alright, it's about 7:30, and I'm finishing up here. It's a good solid, looks like I get here at 9, what is that, 12? No, 10 hours? I don't know, I'm tired. Can't even, oh, it's a little dark in here. So it's a good, however long, 10 hours, 9, I guess I get here at like 9, 10.5 hours. Okay, here's a mess, that's why I've been wearing a hat. But anyways, I'm going to go get some food, and then go home, and maybe get a drink with some of my friends or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyways, that's a wrap for today. Good solid day. Didn't get to the email clean out that I wanted, or some of the other stuff for Polpo Finance, but got a ton done because Neda came into the office with her, and then got a lot of other stuff done that I needed to get done. So tomorrow I'll finish that email clean out and some other things, but very solid, productive day. I feel really good about it. It's always nice to come into the office. It's also nice when other people are here on the weekend too, and no meetings, no calls, and just get a lot of shit done. So anyways, I feel good about where things are at, and yeah, I'm gonna go get some food because I'm starving, and all I've had today is a yogurt and a smoothie, I just realized. So let me go eat. All right, I will see you all next time.